Hello and welcome to Photo Feedback Forum. This is the channel where I typically critique photography, but we're going to do something a little different this time. We had a viewer send in the photo that you see on the screen here. They said they liked the subject but did not care for the background. Thought the lighting was too harsh and the shadow was a bit weird. I would agree with that. And they, rather than just, hey, fix the background, they were interested in seeing this subject in the French Impressionist stylings of Paul Cezanne. So I am up for a challenge, so let's give it a shot. And just to get you up to date on your French Impressionists, this is the kind of work that he was known for, is long gone. Landscapes. He did still lives. Occasionally did some portrait work. Very very cleverly named things as well. So just this is a get you a vibe for the color palette that he used, and the brush strokes. Just the general vibe. What we're going to do is take that vibe and just apply a hint of it, I guess. Maybe a little stronger than a hint, but this is a kind of a season to taste thing, so we're going to see how it goes. But before we just apply the style, we're going to be using neuro filters, by the way. Um, I think it would be better if the subject was in a more appropriate or contextual setting rather than just against a wall. So we're going to quickly select the subject, pop him out onto his own layer, use some AI to get us a background. Then we will apply the artistic stylings of Paul Cezanne to this. Let's see how it goes. First off, we're just going to go select subject, let the system do the heavy lifting to begin with. Looks like it caught most of it. The beauty of doing converting a photo to a kind of an artistic um, style is you don't have to be super exact in your selection. So we are just quickly grabbing some of the more hardware here that the character or subject has. That. Again, we don't have to be. This isn't surgery here. We're going pretty quick and easy. I'm using the brush selection tool. There's probably quite a few different ways that this can be done. If there was a better way, let me know down in the comments. Almost done here, there. Grab this knot. The string here is going to be important. There we go. That is fine. Pop him onto his own layer. We're going to create a layer behind, just an empty one. Select all, gen fill, and I think an open prairie would be appropriate for this subject. AI is still kind of a roll of the dice to see if we're going to get anything useful. Let's see if we do. And not bad. See the other ones. Kind of like that. I think for like this, I like the colors here. I think that would. Yeah, I think this is going to provide a little more definition here. So we are just going to collapse this down into its own layer here. Oops, let's rasterize that. Apply that. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Apply. So now it's on its own. All right, we are going to now choose neural filters. I go to Style Transfer, Custom. I am using the beta version of Photoshop. I got 100% sure if this is in the shipping version, but let's give it the still life first, and it's going to process on the device. You can see down here, and there it is done its attempted to give it that style. I think it went a little heavy-handed, so I'm going to bring the style opacity down to, oh, now it's 38%. Let's see what that looks like. Again, we just want a flavor of it. Yeah, maybe a little bit more flavor. Let's go to about half. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I'm going to output this to a new layer because I'm going to try a different painting. There we go. Hide that, go back to the original. Filter, neural filters, style transfer, custom, select an image. And let's use one of the landscapes here and see what that does to the image. Once again, quite heavy-handed. We'll bring it down to about half. And see what we got. Okay, I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to do one more with the portrait painting because that had a much darker color palette. I'm going to see what that does to the image. Hello. Oh, I didn't turn it on. There we go. And that was man with crossed arms. So I'm guessing that this will be, right now it's a nice bright sunny day, and it's, yep, has turned it to night. So yeah, that's probably not the one, not a keeper. No, though, actually, half power there. I'm kind of okay with that. Let's look at them one by one. This was the one where we used the portrait. This was the landscape. And this was the still life. I'm not sure if you have a favorite. I'm kind of liking the portrait one here. Huh. Anyway, that is one way to apply an artistic style to a photograph. Let me know down in the comments if there is a better way to do it, a different way. Always interested in learning, and which one did you like best, if any of them at all. Once again, thank you very much for your time. Use the link in the description to send me a photo for critiques, or if you want to just throw a challenge at me, I'm up for that as well. Have a great day. Bye-bye.